and welcome to the sellability video. I hope you're doing well. Today I've got a bit of a different one for you whereby I'm going to be debunking 3 Amazon myths. Now what I mean by that is basically these are misconceptions that you will see voiced and discussed in various Amazon forums, on TikTok, on YouTube, in comment sections and such, and I'm going to basically debunk them for you in this video. So the first one is one that I've seen here and there from time to time, as I say, across all of those different platforms, and it's basically Amazon is saturated. So what that basically means is, what people are saying there is there's too many sellers on Amazon, or if they mean it in the case of a listing itself, they believe that everyone's going to find the same offers and everyone's going to hop on the same listings. Now that is absolutely not true. Saturation is not a thing. There are very rare cases where you might find saturation, but it's not common at all. Okay, so in terms of there being too many sellers on Amazon, that is completely wrong. You know, Amazon is a massive platform. Think about all of the products that are on there. Okay. And then forget that number, because there's even more than you can possibly know on Amazon. So in terms of how many sellers there are on Amazon, there's people that stop selling, there's people that reduce the size of their business, they condense things down, but there isn't too many sellers on Amazon. As I say, Amazon is a massive platform. It's a lot to comprehend, like in terms of how big it is. But there are not too many sellers on Amazon, so you don't have to worry about that one. New sellers join all the time and still find success, great success through selling on Amazon. So there's not too many sellers at all. In terms of, oh, I found this offer, so everyone else is going to find the same offer and hop on my listing. This is very rare. Okay, so again, think of how many products there are on Amazon. If you are curious, literally search anything up on Amazon, search any product up. So for example, some Lego or something like that. Take a look at the different BSRs, okay, and see the different sorts of numbers you get. So you might be looking at like one Lego product and the BSR is like 352,486. And that's just the one that you found. Chances are there's going to be loads more items that come after that number. So that's just in the toys and games category alone. So the scale of Amazon is just so vast. And you've also got to consider as well, not every product is available in every marketplace. Every single seller has got different criteria. Different offers are available to different sellers just based on what it is that they actually find. People have different criteria. People might be gated in certain categories, whereas you aren't. There's lots of different reasons why people aren't going to find the exact same offer as you. Of course, some may, but it's not going to be a case of everyone hops on that one listing that you're on and absolutely saturates it. It's not the case. Even if you're using deal sheet software or things like Sellability to help you with sourcing, again, everyone looks for different products. Everyone's got different niches, different criteria, different things that qualify as a good deal and so forth. And just in terms of availability for people, it's different. So there's lots and lots of reasons why saturation wouldn't occur. In fact, let me tell you the only time when you would find saturation. So let's say you're part of an Amazon seller Discord group and they drop, say, like 3 leads in that group per week. So let's say there's 500 members in that group. That's 500 sets of eyes looking at 3 deals and 3 deals alone that have been sort of like dragged into the spotlight and exposed. Of course, not everyone's going to go for that. Even when it's dropped in front of them, not everyone's going to go for that there. But a number of them will, enough to make those listings saturated, okay? So that's the only time when you would find something like that. Or if you find a deal sheet service whereby everyone that's signed up gets sent the exact same deals on the exact same days. So that's another sort of like way that you might find that sort of thing. But as I say, it is very rare. And even if you are in that kind of position where you see that like a lead has been dropped into the laps of like 500 of the sellers, then don't go for it, because obviously you would then be joining a listing that lots of other people are going to be going for. So saturation is near enough a myth. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is a point that it tends to be, well, it does 9 times out of 10 tend to be people that don't know the Amazon opportunity. They never tried it. They don't understand it. Where people say, why don't people just buy from the source instead of from Amazon? You usually see this sort of thing on sort of like retail arbitrage videos or online arbitrage ones where they're showing, how much they're getting it from and where from and how much it's selling for on Amazon, and people come up and say, why don't people just buy it from the source? Well, there's a number of reasons for that. I mean, Amazon is not as big as it is for absolutely no reason. Okay, it is one of the most popular platforms on the planet. One of the top marketplaces out there. We live in a world where online shopping is a major thing. I mean, talking about how much it's increased in the last decade, it is absolutely insane. And obviously, as I say, Amazon is not where it is right now for no reason. Lots of people shop on Amazon every single day, and to say lots is an understatement. There's a massive convenience factor involved with the fact that you can literally type in whatever you want, and within seconds you found your product, add to basket, buy now, boom, done, you get it the next day in most cases. So instead of going out to the shop to find this particular item, just get it on Amazon. You don't have to move, you don't have to do anything. You can literally just have it delivered straight to your door the very next day. And yeah, there's a point. People might go to the source. People very well may go to the source, but not everyone's going to be able to do that. Not everyone's going to know about that, specific offer. There's lots of reasons why people will still continue to shop on Amazon and why things sell as well as they do. And if you are curious as to how well something sells, then literally just look it up on BuyBot Pro, check out the results and sellability, use BuyBot Go. Anything that shows you the estimated sales for that product, anything that shows you any charts, you will see how many sales that item makes in a month, in a week, however long. And that's how you will know how much people buy that item. So yes, some people might go to the source, but ultimately people will still buy from Amazon. So that's that one. And the last one that I wanted to talk about was courses are bad. Now, courses get a bit of a reputation which comes from the actual bad courses, but that's not to say that every course is bad, because that's not the truth. There's lots of great courses out there that you can follow to basically fast track your Amazon journey, your Amazon knowledge. Now, it's all a case of looking for the source of the course. So who made that course? Who put it together? Who's it by? And what you want to basically do is just check out their website if they have one, or check out their Instagram or their TikTok or their YouTube, because what you want to see is someone that does have experience, that maybe on TikTok they are giving out like little sort of like tips and tricks here and there. And that's how if you find those tips and tricks useful, then that's how you'd benefit from a fully intensive course. If it's someone that has literally just started, even if they've picked up Amazon relatively well in the space of a couple months, it's not enough time to have experienced various bits and pieces on the Amazon journey to be able to teach you about it. And what's great about a course as well is, instead of sort of like picking your knowledge from here, there and everywhere, which you can, and any free knowledge is good knowledge, except for even some of the same topics, you will get sort of like different viewpoints, different opinions, different instructions on sort of like the same kinds of topics. And so that can make it a little bit confusing. Also, if you are picking your bits of information from here, there and everywhere, you may find that there's some gaps, whereby if you fill those in, then you have the full picture of what it is you're trying to find out. And this is what a course can do for you. It fills in all those gaps. It's a fast track way to gaining that knowledge. And in effect, it helps you out. You're getting all of your information from one source. But as I say, make sure you do your research into who the course is by. Make sure they've got the experience. Make sure that they've been selling on Amazon for a good time, whereby they would have encountered X, Y, and Z along the road. And as I say, it shouldn't be too expensive either. If you see an expensive course by someone that's maybe been selling on Amazon for 2 months, and they don't really have much going on in terms of like social media and such, then it's not going to be the best source to go with. Whereas if you see that someone does do a great job with their website, with any of their social media channels, and you can see the time that they've dedicated to Amazon, their commitments, you find the bits of advice that you get from them quite helpful, then in that case a course is going to be great for you. So not all courses are bad. It's just a case of being able to identify which ones are actually going to help you and which ones aren't. And that's how you filter them out, and that's how you choose the right course for you. If you are watching this and you're interested in getting involved with Amazon, a great course that I recommend is the Arborversity course. So www.arborversity.com, and it's a free 7-day online arbitrage course, which basically takes you from knowing nothing about Amazon, not even knowing the opportunity, to, by the end of it, and if you follow all the milestones, you will be sending out your first shipments to Amazon. You'll have the ball rolling with a successful Amazon business. So free 7-day online arbitrage course, arborversity.com. And that's basically the 3 sort of like Amazon type myths debunked. Hopefully this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you soon.